I was learning piano myself anyway. In those days, you know, classical pianos and piano lessons and things. So I knew a bit of music, you know, knew a bit about music. And I went down there, wandering down there one day, quite by accident. And he had this band playing down there in the brief encounter. It's like a small cafe place. And he was facing the, standing near the window place. And I noticed the chords, you know, they weren't the usual 3-chord tricks you got in those days, like, you know, your CFGs and you know, just the basic rock and roll stuff. He was doing ninths and 13ths and jazz chords and stuff like that. And, you know, that's what drew me in first, you know, and then the vocals came sort of after. I got to listen to because I think they were just sort of doing an instrumental bit or something. And I remember going in this cafe and I thought, God, you know, I've got to get some of that. And then I sat there for a bit and then they started singing. He started singing and I thought, God. And I thought straight away, I'm going to have to... it was quite unique in Skegness because you just didn't see or hear that sort of stuff every day. You know, it was so sort of unique, I felt. I thought, how can I involve myself in this somehow? You know, I knew I'd have to do it. That night was sort of one of those nights, you know. And I got chatting, and I can't remember if it was Roger or Graham, and I think I spoke to Graham and said, oh, have a word with him. And then a bit later on, I can't remember how I got the opportunity to have an audition. And he was telling me about playing over a garage. And it was Roger's house, his mother's house, where we used, you know, used to rehearse there. I went down. We did a few numbers. We said, right, you've got the job. We used to play at Parade. That was one on the front there, and Seaview. That was one of our main places, the Seaview, when all the scooters and we all lined up along the front. And that was a real hub of activity, that place. And it was like a cult following, to be honest with you. It was like that. And they'd all turn up, and there was often a fight that night, and the chairs would be going and stuff like that. But I mean, it was a warm, especially on a warm night. You know, some of the chairs would go up, and they'd stand in front of everything like this. You know, making sure. But we'd still carry on playing. We wouldn't just stop.
And that was in the Blue Sect, Blue Sect.
The Blue Sect, and that was down at the Seaview, and that was one of our main places. It was one of our main haunts. And then we'd play at Hildred's, which was another one, which was on the main street. Hildred's Hotel, that was another one of our main jobs there.
Again, I was thinking about the book in '91, and I turned my attention to the fanzine Under the Bonnet, because a lot of people were doing fanzines on, you know, rock bands and artists at the time. And when Graham put me in touch with his dad, I was just intrigued, and I interviewed loads of people here, and Steve was in London. And because I went down to London quite a lot, and still do, I eventually tracked him down and phoned him up. We had a laugh, blah, 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 and I went to interview Steve in Ealing. And he was such a huge record collector and such, I don't know, you know, it was just great fun. I had to borrow a cassette off Steve because he just went on and on and on about so many funny stories. It was untrue. It's good, there's still a circle of people here, and you know, it's only the other day when Steve and myself arrived that Alan Vickers, saxophonist from the Pete Tomlinson band and the Blue Sect, Blue Sect, and into the Graham Bonnet set, he turned up for a chat along with Robin Walker, you know, and it's great to see these people. You know, I interviewed these guys 25 years ago. They were great then, and they're still great now. You know, and it's just nice to say hello, thank you very much. You know, your efforts from 25 years ago are eventually coming to fruition. But what turned into a fun thing is turning into what I hope will be an enjoyable read for the fans, Graham's family and himself.